Sergeant Triggs, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, well, we're on a bit of a delay here. Can you just turn that audio down, Tom? Thank you very much. Sorry about that. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing fine.
Good. Thanks for being willing to join us today. We appreciate that.
Thanks for having me.
So, first of all, you're a hometown girl. You have to tell me about your connections to St. Louis, please.
Well, my parents, they live in St. Louis, Missouri, my brothers, and I have nieces and nephews, and I graduated from Southeast Missouri State University out of Cape Girardeau, Missouri.
Oh, that's fantastic. Tell me a little bit about your experience so far. Now, you're part of Task Force Marne, is that correct?
Yes, I am sort of like a managing editor of our internal publications here. We have a daily newsletter, a biweekly newspaper, a quarterly magazine, a weekly newscast. We're just really proactive when it comes to telling the soldier story. They're doing outstanding things here, and we just want to make sure that the family members back home know exactly what they're doing.
And what is it, in your opinion, that gets overlooked the most when we in the media here in the States are reporting on what's going on there in Baghdad and in Iraq in general?
Well, now really the fighting, they're not fighting as often now. We're working on building up Iraq. And so the soldiers now, they're going out, they're holding basketball camps to teach the Iraqi children teamwork. They're going out, they're talking to the Iraqi people about being entrepreneurs. And that's the type of things that gets overlooked by the media at home.
Sure. I can understand that. A lot of what we'll see on a daily basis is video that's sent back of a plume of smoke or something about an explosion that maybe happened somewhere in the northern part of Iraq that is nowhere near Baghdad or even near U.S. troops, I think, in a lot of cases. So I think there's a lot of ground there for misperception. Would you say that's true?
Yes, it is true. Now that, we came over here as part of the surge, so we have a lot of forces here. And we have soldiers, they're living out amongst the Iraqi people, and they form bonds with them. So the insurgents, they can't go and intimidate the Iraqi people anymore because they trust us. And I think maybe the American public, they don't know the type of bonds that are being formed here.
That's fantastic. Is there a specific message that you would want to get back to your friends and family and folks here in the St. Louis area about your situation over there or what your situation is like? Because I would imagine that they worry about you all the time just knowing that you're serving in Iraq right now.
Here in Iraq, I am on a larger base. And even though I have a lot of amenities, we have a gym, I sleep in a trailer, but I'm still in a war zone. Every day, no matter where I go, I still have my M16 and my magazine of ammunition with me. So I'm working in a comfortable area, but just keep me in your prayers because, I'm still here, the war is still going on, and so I don't want to get complacent.
What kind of support have you seen since you've been over there in terms of from home? I mean, I know we cover here at Channel 4, we cover stories all the time about people sending care packages and things like that to the troops. Is that effort still seen as much by you now, let's say, as it was by the troops when the war first started some 5 years ago?
Oh, definitely. Right now we have boxes of Girl Scout cookies all over the building. We get a lot of items from toothpaste and soap to cards, teddy bears, you name it, and people send it to us. The support that we receive is just incredible, and I really appreciate it. And I just want to say thank you to anyone who has sent a care package over here. It may not have been addressed to me, but, if it was addressed to a comrade, I just want to say thank you, and we really appreciate it.
Well, you're very welcome, and I hope that that kind of effort continues. What is your particular length of stay now? If you were sent over as part of the surge, do you have some date in the future when you know that you'll be coming home?
Yes, I should come home sometime this summer. Sometime in the month of June. That would put me at my 15-month mark.
And then where are you stationed once you're back home? Are you in Kentucky or Fort Campbell, did I read that correctly?
No, I'm actually stationed at Fort Stewart, Georgia, near Savannah. That's where my husband and my son are there waiting for me.
Oh, that is fantastic. Well, Master Sergeant Triggs, it's been an honor speaking to you, and thank you for your service to our country, and we'll be sure and get this interview on the air here in St. Louis so your family can see how you're doing.
Oh, thanks. And I would just like to say hello to my mom and dad, Mr. and Mrs. Lanza Bufford, and the rest of my family. I love you.
That's fantastic. Thank you, and Godspeed.
Thanks, and bye.